de Oro. It's Jorge Linares, only weighing in at 118 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of about 70 inches. El Nino. Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. They call him Bam.
This bout is...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena. So here we go. Should be a good one. They got out of the way of that right hook. Good left hook. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, I love theaters for all these reasons. You can hear everything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Bam is hurt. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
No rest for the weary. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with the uppercut. Do you believe what we are seeing? It's bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace.
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Catch and shoot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook is blocked. He blocks the right hook. Nice counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout.
The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can't connect with that right hook. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. They block the left there. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after... And there's the bell to start round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They blocked the left there. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back.
There's the bell to start round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Jorge Linares is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.